So the co-war betrayed us ants in an unexpected way. However, we weren't that close to begin with. That's why neither of us say anything as we head to the classroom. Of course, we're not holding hands. That's why I said, remember, Quincy said she'll explain why she stopped me earlier at the school gates, but before I can ask, Quincy seen us both walk into the classroom and showing approaching us.
早安，千寻，也许。
早安。
Seems to be the first person to arrive in the classroom every day, probably because she lives in the dorm. That's why she's in charge of locking and unlocking the door.
你们终于和好了呀？
是的，顺便给棉雪好好上了一课。
Stares at me closely. I too am a bit confused at what she just said.
课名叫做《说谎的代价》。
She placed her finger on her lips modestly, but she was me. That's when I finally realized I totally fell into a trap. She knew I was lying. That's why she was pretending to be so weak and pitiful.
果然还是很讨厌他。我们的距离有多近呢？近到他差点就当面对我表达了他的爱意。我们的距离有多远呢？远到我就坐在他的身边，却不敢表明身份。
When I asked my student whether the person she likes is Quincy or she evaded my question and changed the topic. However, after seeing her hesitant look, I found my answer. After deep consideration, I decided not to let anyone's opinion sway me again. I'm going wherever I like. I'm taking the first step of transforming myself. That's why when I saw Miss Sue almost get into trouble with two other girls who were working on, I fired my heart and rushed forward to calm her down before she could say anything. As she was still holding a grudge towards me though, she wouldn't listen to me. After all, I was so mean to her. I wasn't sure the device headmaster was really setting a trap, but I decided to clench my teeth and beg her to leave.
怎么了？
I didn't mean to do that. As a result, it turned out a lot better than I expected. So far, his voice is the only sounds I've broken silence. It's funny.
我还是第一次见到千寻笑得这么开心。
是吗？我刚刚有在笑。
是因为和棉雪和好了，所以很开心。
Her question makes you all stops wrong. She takes off her white red glasses and looks up.
你们干嘛都这样看着我？ 做题目做得累了，休息一下。
千寻，你不要岔开话题嘛。
我没有啊。
那到底是不是因为棉雪吗？
I know that Queen Link I wish she could read.
是啊，因为我发现过了这么多天，棉雪还是那么笨，所以气得有些想笑。
但是前几天的时候，千寻你明明都是……
秋玲，我这里有一道很有意思的题目，你要不要试一下？
She has a smug look on her face, so I immediately interrupted.
这题好难啊！
有难度才更有挑战嘛。
After Tinkil, Queen Link got hit, Mrs. head with my pen, as she had this mysterious look on her face.
认真做题，这里说了多少次要用过去完成时？ 知道了，不要敲我的头。怎么，还担心会变笨吗？是啊。那不要紧，反正你已经够笨了。千寻，你知道我最喜欢你什么吗？什么？喜欢你不说话的样子。
A day later, make sure you enter English test paper for me to check. Could still sitting at her desk, pondering what my question.
喂，我在检查你的答案，可以不要打扰我吗？去，问你啊，昨天的蛋糕好不好吃？还行吧，如果不是金千羽的手给我的话，就更好了。你们姐妹俩的关系有那么坏吗？至少比你想象的要坏。
She put her cheek on the desk. She unintentionally leaned over towards me. Perhaps it was intentional.
那你觉得我们的关系怎么样？我们的关系
I put down the test paper and looked over to. She won't solve that question anytime soon.
我们的关系不就是我喜欢你，但是你讨厌我吗？喂，你能不能正经一点？我觉得我是很正经的在回答你的问题。那只是你觉得，难道你不这么觉得吗？哎，怎么一跟你说话就这么来气呢？你就不能像早上那样？哦，对了，怎么？
She seems to have remembered something and stands up straight.
校门口的事情你还没给我解释呢。我以为你都忘记了。对啊，差一点就忘记了。怎么，你现在心里是不是特不爽啊？如果我说是，那你是不是就特开心呢？
I imitate her voice by stretching my tones.
也许吧。那我现在心里确实很不爽，满意了吗
Sue seems like a totally different person today. Seeing her shocked at the silence, I excitement from having teased her was in, although that wasn't my intention.
才不满意呢。那你还想怎么样？解释清楚啊，早上的事情。
She blinks away from my gaze before stealing it back at me. I haven't thought it over. I decided it's probably not a bad idea to tell her the truth about the remedial exams.
关于下周末的临时考试，秦薇老师是怎么告诉你的？小薇姐只告诉我，如果不能全部及格，就会被劝退。但这和今天早上的事有什么关系？我先问你，你觉得如果早上我没有拦住你，在你和那2个女生闹出矛盾的时候，副校长会帮谁？帮谁？我把事情讲清楚不就行了？本来就是那2个女生先惹我的。那如果我告诉你是副校长想要劝退你，但是因为秦薇老师和新校长是好朋友，所以才给你一个临时考试的机会，你还会觉得副校长会站在你那边吗？或者仅仅只是客观中立？啊，我没惹过副校长吧？他干嘛那么针对我？
This is as much information as I can share with Miss Sue. She doesn't need to know about the political infighting between and the vice headmaster.
也许是因为你的成绩会影响到学校的声誉吧。我只是发挥失常。是吗？但是我怎么 觉得那就是你的正常水平。士别3日当刮目相待，我已经不是上学期那个不及格的免雪了。
难道不是因为我帮你补习的原因吗？
我又没否认过这一点。
As you pat like a small child, tilt your head to one side, her lips slightly murmured.
喂，
我的名字不叫魏哦，还是说这是你对秦伟老师的昵称？
When she pat your lips and wrinkles her forehead like an accordion is so cute. She probably doesn't realize it.
千寻，行了吧？
什么事？
你真的喜欢我啊？
Under the lingering rays of the sunset, the push on the door gently pat your lips, casting a gentle spirit to my. Like Cupid's arrow piercing my heart, striking my core, and indescribable feeling into my soul, nearly shattering my stiff body. My hands start shaking, I feel something up and down under my bandage cut. I manage to retain my composure, but my entire body is sinking into a pool of warm liquid, sweat, tears, blood, or maybe something great. I can tell her that I like her a playful smile, but when she acts me like that, suddenly I can't find it. It's a trap without an answer. No matter how I answer, I won't be able to open the iron door from the mousetrap. So I weapon against the button is effective towards the latter's mouse too. Counter attack.
是啊，我真的很喜欢你哦。那么明雪，你愿不愿意和我交往呢？
我
Oh, you never thought I'd act sadly, Rabbit. I laughed cheekily at Mixie's expression.
我愿意啊。我说，如果是交往的话，也不是不能试一下。
I dare not look at her expression. Also, I dare not guess where she's joking. I can only pretend not to have heard her. She seems to have realized what she said and chooses to remain quiet too.
花园的风信子有些已经开花了，我们周末要来学校开始做调研吗？
Miss Kilroy mentioned this before class, and the only blooming hyacinths haven't already emerged from the shore, and the other flowers have started to bud too. School encourages students to come during the weekend to observe the flowers. Some students do take this opportunity to hang out with friends too.
周末当然要来学校，不过不是做调研，而是继续补习。
啊？
怎么？你有什么意见吗？
当然有意见了。
你的意见保留，毕竟我才是这个小组的组长。
你怎么这么独裁啊？
那你想怎么样？
民主投票。秋玲，你说周末是做调研还是补习？
Since both Miss Sue and I have different opinions, we decided that Quinn should be the tiebreaker.
哎，我，秋玲，我想你应该也明白下周末的临时考试对免雪的重要性。所以，我们是不是应该继续给免雪补习到考试前夕？因为只有这样。
反对，控方律师这是诱导性提问。
She trusts me and then goes on to make her point to Quinn.
秋玲，学习这种事情应该劳逸结合，对不对？你看，一想到周末可以不用补习，我就很开心。我一开心呢，就会做一些小点心之类的。秋玲，你想不想尝尝呀？
反对，辩方律师这是在公开行贿。
And she's a tip, not giving up, she gives me a face.
秋林，我相信你会做出正确的选择。那要不这样吧，明后2天的周末，1天做调研，1天补习。
Being pushed by both of us, Quinlan offers a suggestion that doesn't offend either of us.
那明天做调研。
不，明天补习。
我带点心来，3人份。我亲手做好，然后带过来。
好。
I was only objecting out of habit. Took a day doesn't really matter. Even my stomach, which begins to grumble at the most inconvenient time, can explain anything. If both of them were covering their mouths and laughing at me, I would have explained myself. I spent the whole day not caring about what others thought and instead treated her gently. Cheers every moment being with me too. Regardless if it's in between classes or during lunch, I won't pick on her. Happier than the times when I'm at the plaza. Although there was always be troublemakers secretly persuading me not to get too close to them. Like you, I only brush them off with a laugh. Oh, of course I would usually use my daughter as class monitor to teach them a lesson. If the teachers in my classmates discovered that the modern student was up like that and me so-called delinquents, what expression would appear? They probably react like Mingsu did when she first saw us up like that. Of course, but I did not try. Speaking of curiosity, I'm more anxious to know what this serious plans are bringing on. So anxious me for tomorrow, I'll fill up the emptiness of my heart with a piece of black truffle cake she bought for me yesterday. Activities at the plaza are winding down, but Mingsu still hasn't appeared. She's probably home making this.
好想和他一起。
While I'm fully aware of my poor cooking skills, I can still lend her help. It should be fine if I already help with garnishing, I can even steal a piece. I keep emphasizing ideologically of living together with Mingsu. Even the house, which I used to loathe, just suddenly feels.
妇人做好了晚饭，看着2个孩子津津有味地吃着，脸上露出了幸福的神情。可那幸福并不完整。当孩子问起晚归的父亲的时候，
So I might not talk too much. Like I said, this is not much to say. 'Cause I already know what happens, so I can't really give my insight on anything too much because I know what happens. So I don't like
我还没来呀。
this. I don't like doing games really that I like doing games that I haven't played in a long time, so I don't remember too well. So to me, it's like semi-blind. Like it's like I remember parts, but I can't remember all of it. So I might do games like that, but I don't like doing games where I've already played before. Because it doesn't feel the same. Because I know what happens, you know. It's not the same, you know. It's not the same to me. So there are a couple of games I'm going to do that I've played before, but you know, one of them I want to do later, sometime this year. Well, I want to do 3, but one I want to do this year is I haven't played in like a year or 2, I think. So, and it was really laggy when I played on my PlayStation, like really bad. So it was kind of a poor experience. The other one, though, I'm adding mods to it. I'm going to add mods to it to make it better. So even though I know the story, it's going to be a new experience. I'm going to set rules for it all. So, yeah, that's my good go-to plan. Feeling being the kind of soul she is, stops eating after a second cupcake. Unlike Yuxi, keeps scoffing at the food in front of her. Quinn raises her head and asks me.
我也不知道。
千寻从来都不会迟到的呀，难道是在路上遇到了什么麻烦？你们没有约好时间吗？约好了下午2点的，但是现在已经快2点半了。发个消息问一下呗。
She squints her eyes to look at me just to me to send her a message. Yeah, but I haven't added Quincy as a friend. I can only embarrassingly play dumb and pretend at the hill.
我问过了，他一开始说马上就到，后来就不回我了。那应该不会有什么事的。
She only tagged along because she had nothing else to do, but she knows who Quincy is. Neither of them have spoken to each other. That's why, unlike Queen and me, she keeps much on the show and spent the whole night making like a hungry ghost.
见西西，你慢点吃好不好？等会千寻来了就剩个空盒子了。
怎么可能？这不是还有这么多吗？
She punched her bag cookies and asked for Quincy in the face and pouts. I sat to put her she's about to eat and give her some cookies instead.
不准再吃布丁了，剩下这些是留给千寻的。
许琪吃多了会口渴嘛，我吃点布丁润润嗓子。
润你个头，口渴就去喝水。
I can't be bothered to argue with her, so I point to a washing machine at the back of the classroom.
我没有杯子呀，虽然教室里有水杯，不过今天我们班没人来，我也没有钥匙。
艺术班不用做调研吗？
你们文科班和理科班调研报告的写法都还不一样呢，我们艺术班当然更不同啦。
啊，真是羡慕啊，不用像我们这样写长篇大论。
羡慕什么呀？我们的调研报告比你们的要麻烦多了。阿雪，把你的水杯借我。
不好意思啊，我是放学时会把水杯带回家的那一排。
There are two kinds of people in Lingua. Those that bring their own thermos and those that don't. Among those who bring their own, half of them keep them in school while the others take them away. Both Yuki and I bring our own thermoses. She keeps hers in school while I take mine home.
但是你今天来学校，怎么没把水杯带来？
今天又不是正式上课，你怎么不说我还连书包都没带呢？
那我要怎么喝啊？
发挥你聪明才智的时候到了。
I laugh at her as she stands here beside in front of the drink machine.
直接对着嘴喝，是不是有点不太雅观啊？
你好恶心啊！你那样对着嘴喝了，我们班还怎么用这个饮水机啊？
于西，要是你不嫌弃的话，我可以把我的杯子借给你。
It's too nice anyway. I never be soft before.
不嫌弃不嫌弃，就你这么可爱，比某人真是强多了。
Big Ling is just too nice for her own good. Way too nice.
秋林，别把杯子借他，他有口臭。
Ling seemed slightly taken aback after hearing my lie I made up to get back at Yuxi. Ultimately though, she reluctantly hands over her thermos. But Yuxi, who has been wrongly accused, won't let that slide. She rushes over and covers my mouth.
我呸！阿雪你才口臭呢！秋玲，你别听他瞎说。
我怎么瞎说啦？你之前不是还向我哭诉说你得了口腔溃疡吗？
I shake off her grip as she tries to explain to Queen Ling and goes on to fan the flames.
口腔溃疡是口腔溃疡，口臭是口臭，两码事。 而且我的口腔溃疡只是因为吃火锅被烫到了。而且我的口腔溃疡早就好了啦。
Last time the friend spoke with such a bitter voice as if she's going to break into tears any moment. I began to wonder if I went too far.
没事的，我不是太介意。我真的没有口臭啊！秋玲，你不信的话可以闻闻。臭阿雪，你还我的清白！
我要怎么还你清白嘛？我又没亲过你。
那先再亲一下。
I know why she's acting like this. The poor simply she's given up on taking me for Wayne. But I know she really does have bad breath. I still feel approached when she leans over with a mouthful in front of me. It isn't because we're both ghosts, to say the least. We haven't gotten past just being just friends.
千寻的话，倒是可以考虑考虑。
Wait, no. What am I thinking? I'm briefly startled by the start from. Oh, I extend my arms, wanting to push away the start, but then.
啊！臭阿雪，你欺负我！
哎，
不帮我解释也就算了，还催我。绵雪，这就是你的不对了。
不是，我刚刚。
不管了，我要去跟小薇姐告状。
She covers her face with her hands. I'm very sure she's showing pretend to cry, but Quinlan seems to have been forward and is now taking Yuki's side.
好吧，我错了，我向你道歉。
就只有口头上的道歉吗？
那你还想怎样？
想。
As soon as she makes a request, she sneakily peeks in between her fingers at my face. Quinlan keeps defending her totally on the road. Just to back down.
不行，最后这2个是留给千寻的，你就别想了。
真的不行？真的不行吗？
Seeing that I'm not budging, Yuki doesn't pretend to cry anymore. Instead, she changes tactics by acting on cool. Of course, Charles giving me Kushman should make me doubt where course is the right word to describe it.
秋玲，其实间隙隙没有口臭，是我瞎说的。快把你的杯子接他去喝水啊！
好。
I decided to ignore that scoundrel and instead persuade Kuling to send another message to Jin. She decides to call her directly instead. However, after a few diaries, Christian hangs up and suddenly appears at the door.
秋玲，我不是说了马上就过来了吗
Everyone, including Yuki, I look straight at the door to where the voice comes from. Christian's gaze is fixated on Yuki. She's Yuki, my friend from middle school. She's in the art class. After introducing her, she lightly nods to Yuki.
于西同学，你好。下午好啊，千寻同学。你认识我？年级第1的大美女，谁不认识啊？年级第1只是一时的，大美女的称谓我也配不上。不过我也知道你，经常和绵雪在一起，只是之前还不知道你的名字。
She walks over, and forces him to place it back on the table. Label on the back indicates that it's from a famous dessert place. It's a bit far from here. While some students go to the Pacific to eat the desserts, many more choose to frequent the nearby black truffle bakery instead.
早知道绵雪的朋友也在，我就应该多买一份糖水了。千寻是去买糖水了？我想如果绵雪只做了点心的话， 买点糖水之类的会比较搭。
Actually, I can make most kinds of Chinese and such, but because it's inconvenient to bring it over, I only made Western side and such.
哎，我知道这家，莲子百合羹超棒的。看来于西同学的口味和我一致呢。
I continued to chat happy with each other when Quincy suddenly gazed towards me. So I turned my eyes towards the back on the table. Quincy then began taking his around, giving them to Yuxi and Quinlan.
3份都是一样的吗？
嗯。
那最后这份是给我的？
最后这份是我的。
哈？
At first she actually struggled, but her mischievous smile gives her head that's no joke.
免雪的那份已经给于西同学了。味道真好，要不让于西同学分一点给你？哎，才不要呢！阿雪刚刚才欺负过我。
Traitor, shut it from my heart.
喂，我怎么觉得你是在针对我？
有吗？
有，亏得我刚刚还让于西给你留点心来着。
那要不这样吧。
She carries the chill over, brings it to my side, then she places the chill on my hands.
最多我跟你分这一碗，就当是点心的回礼。
那我感觉自己好亏哦，这些点心可是我亲手做的。
如果你想喝我亲手做的糖水，那下周家政课上我做给你喝吧。还有秋梨。啊，我可不可以不吃啊？不可以，因为这是免雪要求的。免雪。
I kept saying the name, was it Minshu? Two of the Chinese names are really hard to pronounce. Japanese names I can pronounce a lot better. Link, who was just squinting her eyes and munching on dessert a sack before, suddenly becomes pale upon hearing June offering a treat.
算了算了，你做的东西还是让家政课老师去享用吧。
I think the reason why, like, for one, is the Q's. Like, a lot of Chinese will have Q's in their names, I guess. Well, Japanese typically know a whole lot, so and you don't really hear Q's in names a whole lot. So it's pronounced, and certain letters are pronounced a certain way. So, there's a lot of X's in names. Almost every character in this game has some kind of X in the name. Or a Q.